What is up, guys? Jake from One Hive here with the next Hitchhiker episode, and I am over at Reddit Omega. Another one of my patrons hit me up, was in this clan, and these guys are a legit war clan. I've known of Reddit Omega for a while now. They are way high up in the war scene and in the RWCS. If you guys don't know what that is, you can check it out on their website. You can see right here, 100% fair play clan, 188 wins, level 8 clan, almost level 9. Excuse me, a few more wars away from a level 9 clan, and these guys are doing arranged matchups. I mean, they're in it just like One Hive, warring a lot of the same guys we are. I'm going to go to this war log, and then I'm going to explain this war log. You look at that and you think, oh my god, 3 red lines, and that's tough. I mean, nobody wants to lose like that, but look who they went to war against. Cold September, We Are Raiders, playing with CLC. These are a who's who in the top of the war community right now. So no shame in this. And look at the scores. I mean, they were right there. One was a tiebreaker. One was 1 star. And one was just a few stars that were playing COC. So keep your heads up, everybody at Reddit Omega. And for you guys that think that this means that this is not a good clan, you need to recognize, maybe try warring one of those clans that they just lost to. But anyways, we're going to show some attacks, some very good attacks. You know, these guys go through their war log. It is a sea of green, a few red, but hey, our war log has a few reds in there. I mean, everyone's does, if you're fair play, that is. So let's look at a few attacks from these wars here. This one right here was so close. And then what I'm going to show you, remember, look at the average destruction, which would have been the tiebreaker, 97 to 96 in the favor of Reddit Omega. Taking nothing against from We Are Raiders, because we've warred them, and they are high-level war clan as well. But look, check out this right here, how close this was to a win for Reddit Omega. Zach taking on their number 2, Hulk, excuse me. Comes out, this is a Town Hall 11 now, guys. A Town Hall 10 taking on a Town Hall 11 and almost getting the 3 star. Starting it with a Queen Walk, just working her way around, obviously doing the normal stuff here, trying to get to those air defenses, trying to get those taken down, and from there, getting the, just getting high value targets on this Queen Walk. That's what it's all about. You see right there, did do a quick CC lure. I think there might have been a hole in that base there. Interesting. Did pull out some of the CC troops right there. The Queen takes care of those, continues on around the base. This air defense right here would have been in a good spot, but that inlet goes one too far in right there, and the Queen's actually able to get to it from this angle, step right in and get that air defense taken care of. Had this wall junction been out one more space, wouldn't have been able to get to it. So very close, but the Queen does get the air defense taken care of, and then just continues on around the walk here. One thing I need to do is make a video on the Eagle and how much people have told me that they're having trouble with these Queen Walks. Sometimes they're deploying stuff and the Eagle's activating and screwing everything up. I'm going to show you what all each thing is worth at some point in a video, because that will help, I think, a lot of people out, because this, spells have value. Everything's got a value to it. So we'll cover all that soon. Hopefully I'll do that soon. But the Queen Walk coming down, she opens it up with the wall breakers there. Going to step right up into this compartment and get some huge value targets here. Again, an X-bow, going to get the air defense that's right there, obviously. And then even that Inferno tower is in play right there close by. A multi-Inferno, so huge value for this Queen Walk right here. The air defense going down, then she's going to the barracks. But from there, she's going to turn her attention actually towards the collector, and then turn her attention towards the center of this base. Gets locked onto that, to the Warden actually first. Going to have to use that ability right there. Boom. But a few shots. There goes the Inferno tower. Now having to deal with this Lava Hound, unfortunately. And it's getting very close to that Eagle activating, but it's not activating. You see right here, the Lava Hound explodes. A few more troops in the core there. I think they just shot the King in the core there. Use that ability. Now the Queen is onto the Eagle. A few of the pups coming over and distracting. So you're going to take those out first. And then here comes the balloons of Lava Hounds. Actually, before the Eagle even goes down, I think maybe, I don't know, but maybe had he just waited this moment. Of course, not a lot of damage coming. Well, quite a bit of damage came to that Lava Hound right there from that Eagle. Had maybe he waited just a second or two longer to deploy those Lava Hounds and balloons, then the Eagle would have been down. It wouldn't got those shots on that Lava Hound. It might have lasted a little bit longer, saved him a balloon or two, maybe a few extra pups. Who knows? But still, very, very, very good attack coming through, dropping the Rage right there in the core, taking care of that next Inferno tower. You see the Queen is still up doing her thing. She's going to take care of this King here in just a moment. And right on the backside, these balloons are closing in. They're doing their best. They got that maxed out air defense, just dropping bombs on you. See, just knocking those balloons out of the sky. But right there, finally gets that taken care of. But it's just a little bit too little, too late. The archer tower does go. Oh, actually, the archer tower does not go down. The queen is still up. You got a few pups, got a few wizards. I think has the juice, no question, to take this base out. Just runs out of time right here. 3, 2, 1. Gets the 95% with just a couple of defenses left. A heartbreaker. But it happened to us all. Keep your head up, Zach. Very, very good attack. All right, a couple more from this war, then we're going to look at a few from the next war. Wickham taking out their number 8, some Town Hall 9 action, doing it with a nice Govaho here. Really like this one. Interesting base design. Again, these guys are going against, these aren't chump guys. These are good base designers, good high-level bases. You see this is like a fully maxed out Town Hall 9, 30-30 heroes, the whole deal. So these 3 stars are not that easy to get. You see coming at it from the left side here, a couple of golems go down. Wizards create that funnel, normal stuff that you always see right there. Good patience on those wall breakers, waiting for that splash damage to get out of the way, and then opens everything up, starts walking in, going right at this little mini Tesla farm, just taking it out on the way in. I love doing that to Tesla farms. You just take it out with your kill squad, and then they mean nothing to your hogs. You see only 18 hogs on this one, so not a huge number of hogs, but those Valks and the Quakes in the core, once these Valks take this jump, I mean, they can literally walk all the way across the base to that queen, which they will once they start engaging. They'll start taking those out and moving forward. So right here, they're just clearing out all this trash out of the way, clearing out, I think it might have been a golem in the CC there. I didn't even notice what came out of the CC, but it gets taken care of. Puts a heal spell down, just wants to get those Valks, healed back up, ready to go, get into the fight. Giant bomb there, takes out a couple of wizards, but nothing doesn't hurt the rest of the kill squad at all. You see the queen coming over. She's about to engage right here. Boom. There she goes. Now the redheads lock onto her, and it's time to start sending those hogs in from the bottom. Again, only 18 hogs, so drops just a 2-finger drop sorter right there, and just saves a few. Drops that heal spell down. Dealing with those wizard towers, that's a perfect place for that heal spell. Giant bomb, no big deal. It keeps moving right on through. You see the queen going down, the king going down up there. There's still a few. Is there any Valks left? Looks like the Valks are all wiped out, but the king and queen are still up, which is awesome. It still has 6 hogs in the back here. Just holding on to those hogs, making sure that everything's going to be safe, and then deploys them right up top. Takes out that cannon, and now only 1 defense left, and that is going to be that beautiful attack by Wickham. Made it look easy. Still has the queen's ability. Just absolutely smash that base. Good job, man. Let me get a drink of coffee real quick. I had to get some coffee in me. It's late, and I got lots to do tonight. So still trying to get caught up from the trip and the long weekend, but we will get there. We will get there. All right, Dylan taking on number 12 and doing it with a good old-fashioned Gola Loom, but this one's pretty cool. For some reason, I like this one. I don't know why. Probably, look, I mean, only 8 balloons. He's got 2 Lava Hounds, I think. I think he's got 1 Golem in the CC. So only 8 loons and a couple Lava Hounds. So it takes out this base with just basically the kill squad is what's crazy to me. The queen walked, the king take out so much of this base that just a few balloons on the backside, and that's all he needed. So right here, the queen's doing her thing, walking in, and clearly she's going to walk right in. She's going to engage the enemy queen. She's going to get to that air defense over there by the town hall eventually and handle the CC troops. All of that taken care of by the queen here. So that good placement on that rage spell gets the queen and the healers. Gets the enemy queen taken care of. Even with some of this damage coming into the queen, she's going to be fine on this golem here. She's going to take a few moments to take it out. And then, yeah, right there, the 2 golems coming in from the top. Wizards are going to create the funnel there, and then the wall breakers are going to open up, allow the king and that small kill squad just to march their way into that large compartment. There's 2 air defenses in there. He actually is going to deploy his Lava Hounds before the second one goes down, but clearly, between the queen here, don't lose track of her down there. She's doing her thing, taking out archer towers, taking out Sweeper here in just a moment, and then going to get to that air defense once she gets through that high HP Town Hall and Clan Castle. But then on the top, he's going to get that air defense easily right there, and everything is just going to continue to move through the base. But again, with only 8 loons and 2 hounds, I mean, it's crazy to me how he takes out the rest of this base with it, but he does it really, really nicely. You see some of those Teslas popping up there, drops a rage down for that small kill squad. The king, the golem, all of that moving their way through there. Wizards on the backside here, just sort of doing a little bit of trash cleanup maintenance. And then right here, already the Lava Hounds going down in just a few balloons, just targeted balloons, just a couple for each defense that pops up there. You see that, the angle he put on those Lava Hounds, they're taking all the trash. There's really nothing targeting his balloons. That's why he got so much value for just those 8 loons there. Drops a haste spell for him, gets him into that air defense, and then you see the king taking out that air defense up there. All 80s are done. The queen's in there. She's doing a little bit of tanking for that Expo. I don't know if he's even lost a balloon yet, which is crazy. But right up top, you see the king still doing his thing just now, using that king's ability. There goes flying a bunch of barbarians. But he is doing some tanking right here. You see the lava hound getting out in front, getting that trap taken care of. We'll fast forward a little bit here because those balloons have to get through that sweeper, take it out, and then down to this wizard tower. And that is pretty much going to be a wrap. Very, very nice. Again, not a normal golem comp, but made it work and made it look very, very easy. So good job to Dylan. We'll fast forward through the rest of this 3-star and move on to the next war. All right. Let's see here. Get out of this one. Let's go to the playing with COC war. I'll check out a few attacks from this one. Again, another very, very close war. Let's see. We're going to go down to 16. Jimbo taking out number 16 and doing it with style. This is like a, excuse me, this is like a hell, lately, or is it called Drogo? Called Drogo. That's doing all of the pentas lately. I mean, I guess Jimbo's been watching it, I guess, because comes right in, takes this easy queen out. You see creating just this little funnel, wants that queen to walk in there, take the enemy queen out, and then knows that the rest of this base can be pented, no problem. You see right there a few minions springing a few traps, but that's no big deal. The king's moving his way in. Right here's what he's worried about, that queen getting locked on, and then boom, just activating his queen. The defending queen goes down, maybe a wizard tower and an archer tower or something like that go down, and then right here, time for the lava hounds, just sending them in from different angles, balloons following them up, everything is getting a few balloons that he can target on the outside, and just being nice and patient with it. A couple of haste spells right there, move those balloons in a little bit quicker to that air defense, boom, it goes down right there, gone. You see the queen finally has to go down up top there, but good value for that right there, really, with no kill squad to speak of, just the heroes. A couple more lava hounds coming in from the bottom, a couple more haste spells, everything moving in from here. Goes ahead and drops the rage in that core right there. He's got 2 rages to spend, I suppose. Actually propels them over and gets that last air defense, or that third air defense, and then right here the lava hounds closing in on that last air defense. A couple more haste spells. Does have the 1 rage still in the bag, but as you can see, this base is finished, so no need for that haste spell, or that rage spell, excuse me. Just that small group of defenses up top there, but that is not going to stop that lava hound and that swarm of balloons coming in behind it. We'll fast forward. Look at all those balloons left. Crazy. Right there, all those pups. Swag the rage spell over in the corner. Very nice by Jimbo831. Doing the penta, rocking it out, and making it look very, very simple. Nice job, man. All right, the next one is number 21, Fang Fang, taking out, number 17, Fang Fang, taking out their 21. Doing it with a pretty interesting army comp. Kind of a Cheatham-esque with the golem and the lava hound and the dragons and the zap quake. Really like it coming on the right side with the golem, and just another golem, and a few wizards creating that funnel, wants to push everything in here right into that huge compartment. And from there, we'll get into that core with a jump spell, and as you can see, get access to 3 of the 4 air defenses, and then zap quake the remaining one. So excellent game plan and excellent execution here by Fang Fang. Everything's moving right in. The funnel worked perfectly. The queen's going in. Here comes the king. He's going to go in as well. And again, as soon as he gets this little section cleared out right there, the jump spell goes down. Everything is going to start marching right up to it, and then boom, boom, right there, zap quake on that last remaining air defense. But as you can see, not only they're going to get all the air defense taken care of, but also going to get this Tesla farm in the core. Just huge, huge value. You see the queen sort of straying her off there doing her thing, but she's going to come back and help out right here. Starts getting locked onto some of those skeletons, and then we'll get the CC troops taken care of, gets those Teslas taken care of, that X-bow, and all importantly, that last air defense. So then he's got the lava hound and the 6 dragons. No air defenses really to worry about. Just going to focus on taking out the rest of the base and having that lava hound just sort of out front doing a little bit of tanking. A lot of times it works really, really well. He'll soak up a black bomb or 2, something like that. So it is still a good thing to have occasionally. Sort of waiting on the queen here. She did get stuck behind that wall. That Golem is working on that air defense, but as soon as the queen gets through, can use the ability. Right, yeah, go ahead and use the ability right there. Gets through and gets that air defense taken care of. But you see the dragons coming on the top. They're closing on that queen. Here comes that lava hound. Going to get it out in front, and hopefully that queen's going to engage right there. Yep, gets right on top of that lava hound, so it's taking all the damage. The dragons are just sort of waltzing through. They lock onto that queen, and in one breath, kaboom, she's gone. And then really the rest of this base is doomed. I mean, that is too many dragons, 6 dragons, has a lava hound out front doing some tanking, hopefully soaking up a trap or 2 along the way. We'll actually fast forward times 2 here because everything is still pretty slow on this attack right here, but still very, very nice. Right there, the Lava Hound explodes. Gives a few pups for cleanup. They go down pretty quick, but still good distraction. And right there, a few black bombs go off on those dragons, but only the 2 archer towers left to do anything about it. And there's just too many of those dragons left. Beautiful attack by Fang Fang. Perfect base for it, perfect plan, perfect execution. Love it. All right, guys, there you go. That is it for Reddit Omega. And again, very high level war clan. These guys are, they're up there. They're up at the top of the heap with a lot of other good war clans right now. Fair play. Nothing but respect for all these guys over here. If you're looking for this type of clan, check them out. Check out their website. I do not think you'll be disappointed if you get into the clan. So good luck with that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, Jake from One Hive doing my best to help you guys suck less.